Good afternoon, my name is Amanda Gagne and I teach at Penn Manor High School, and today I'm going to be sharing my experience with going through the engineering design process for making our periscope. So first of all, I want to show a little bit about where I started. So I've been collecting things in the back of my classroom that my students are trying to recycle or boxes we're getting rid of, and I had a really great idea to use Pringle cans. And I thought this was going to be a nice easy tube. I wasn't going to have to cut any of the cardboard. I can just easily make one out of this. After about 30 minutes of fussing around with this Pringles can, I realized really quickly that this was not going to work. I could not get my mirrors on a correct angle. I even bought circular mirrors thinking that I could put that into here and that it would go ahead and work. So my first plan, again, was to kind of follow the same directions that were provided in the module as the example. I was going to put a mirror down here and have it on a 45-degree angle, mirror up here on a 45-degree angle, and then have a parachute out here, which I did not even get to make, so that it would be able to kind of look through like this, like a telescope type object. Did not work. So when this did not work, I went back to the drawing board and I used the document that was provided in this week's module about making a periscope. And I got to going with the cardboard and I started measuring things, measured it wrong first, had to measure it again, and it was really taking me some energy to sit there and think through, okay, what are my measurements, where am I going to be folding? I couldn't really see the end product. So I ended up watching a few videos on how is this going to come together, what is this going to look like? And when I ended up doing that, I followed the directions a little bit closer, and I was able to create this periscope. Not very pretty looking, does work. When I go ahead and look through it, I can see my cabinets here in the back of my room. Why is there paper on top of this? Back to my design plan. My plan was to put the mirrors in here. However, I bought round mirrors. So what did I do is I put some paper on here to just make it dark enough so that we can go ahead and see out the other side of it. So it does work. It did take me some different tries and some trial and error. What I learned through doing this was that the design process has a lot of steps to it. I was constantly trying something, maneuvering something, and then I would stop and come back to the plan and be like, okay, what is working, what is not working? First, it was the mirror angle. It was the shape of the tube. It was the length of the tube. Those were all not working. And then the more I worked through my plan, the more I was able to tweak things and able to get my final project. And this is a solution to the problem that was given of being able to see over everyone's head at the Bill Nye the Science Guy conference, where you can be able to see. I can look all around my room like this, and I'm able to see above me. So did it end up making a solution to the problem? Just took many steps in my design process.